Welcome you to this LLM admission webinar for the academic year 2026. The LLM program at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur is structured across three key specializations: business and corporate law, criminal and security law, and the upcoming specialization in alternative dispute resolution, which are designed to equip students with both depth and practical expertise. I am Vedehi Parikh, Assistant Professor, Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, and I will be your moderator for this session. As we begin this session, I would like to quote William Arthur Ward: "Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them." This session is an opportunity for each one of you to explore, question, and understand how your LLM journey can begin at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Ladies and gentlemen, Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur is an epitome of quality legal education. It is one of the finest destinations for pursuing legal education in the country, founded on the visions of Dr. S.B. Majumdar, Honorable Chancellor, and guided by the dynamic leadership of Dr. Vidya Yervadekar, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, and Dr. Ramakrishna Raman, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Symbiosis International Deemed University. The state-of-art infrastructure at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur provides for an impressive array of academic, sports, and cultural facilities. With well-qualified and experienced faculties, vibrant curriculum, techno-driven research culture, internationalization, centers for excellence, training, and skill enhancement programs, SLS Nagpur has carved out a niche for itself as a leading law school in the country. Before beginning the session, allow me to introduce our distinguished panel for this morning. Our first panelist is our visionary academic leader, Professor Dr. Sukhvinder Singh Dari, Campus Director and Director, SLS Nagpur. Then we have Dr. Deepti Khubalkar, Deputy Director, SLS Nagpur. Mr. Jimmy Jose, Admission in Charge and Assistant Professor, SLS Nagpur. Dr. Shilpa Sharma, Examination in Charge and Faculty in Charge, Alternative Dispute Resolution Cell, and Assistant Professor at SLS Nagpur. Dr. Amrita Deshpande, Corporate Relation Officer, Training and Placement, SLS Nagpur. Dr. Aditi Godbole, Faculty in Charge, Moot Court Association and Assistant Professor at SLS Nagpur. We also have amongst us our student representatives from the Alumni Association and our current students. Mr. Sahil Panjwani, Associate at Karmic Legal, Alumnus, SLS Nagpur. Mr. Riyash Jai Singh, Associate at Kingston Kasiva and Alumnus of our LLM program at SLS Nagpur, and our current LLM scholar from the batch of 25-26, Mr. Utkarsh. With great pleasure, I now take this opportunity to introduce Professor Dr. Sukhvinder Singh Dari, the academic leader behind the growth and ethos of Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Sir has been a resilient pillar of the Symbiosis fraternity since 2007. His inspiring journey began at SLS Pune, where he contributed to the institution's growth and academic excellence. He has been an integral part of SLS Noida and SLS Hyderabad since their inception, playing a key role in shaping SLS Noida from 2010 and later establishing SLS Hyderabad in 2014, where he served as the Deputy Director and subsequently as Officiating Director. He has led several path-breaking initiatives across campuses, and his steadfast commitment to the symbiosis vision has resulted in remarkable achievements. In 2019, Sir embraced another major responsibility as the founding director of Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, and the first campus director of Symbiosis Nagpur. Under his visionary leadership, SLS Nagpur has rapidly emerged as the center of excellence in legal education, establishing a strong and dynamic presence within the Symbiosis network and legal fraternity. Sir, may I now request you to share the institutional vision, mission, and values that guide SLS now. Over to you, sir.
Professor Vedri. Very good morning to all of you who have joined for this webinar. I extend a warm welcome to each one of you for the webinar, which has been specially for the LLM program, like what we are offering, what are our plans for the batch that is going to join. I'll start with my presentation, which will give you an idea about the specializations which we offer and how we deliver the courses and how we plan this 1 year LLM program so that the student who complete their master's program have something to take back, which they will be sharing as an advantage or a learning for their life. Just give me a second. So my agenda of the discussion will be on the vision mission of our university and the institution. I'll be also discussing about the programs which we offer and the specialization in our master program, the distinctiveness of studying with Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, the admission trend right from 2019 till date, and the student diversity which we have at Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, the opportunities for the students in terms of training as well as in terms of placement. One thing which is very important in the master program is research, that how importance which we give for the master student when it comes to research, and the contribution of our faculty as well as master students in research, the dignitaries and the guests who have visited in past year, so that they who have shared their expertise with our student and groomed them, and also supported the institution in different ways, being a part of different bodies which help us to shape our curriculum, to shape our design in which we plan a 1 year LLM program. The collaboration and outreach programs, we have a strong collaboration with many foreign universities and many foreign professors who visit here on campus and share their expertise. And finally, the student achievement, like when we we work for the student, and when student achieve, it reflects in the achievement of the institution and the best practices which we have at Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, which we got as a feedback from the student that these are the best practices which have contributed to shape their future. When I talk about the vision of our university, it's promoting international understanding through quality education. And to law school, we say that promoting international understanding through quality legal education. And the mission, right from 1971, when our Chancellor, Dr. S.B. Mujumdar Sir, have started thinking about symbiosis, our motto is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that the world is one family. And our mission goes to an extent of imparting an ethical value-based learning of cross-culture sensitization. We have developed a global competency among students. We also have enhanced employability and contribute to the human resource development, sensitivity amongst the youth towards the community and environment, and to produce a thought-provoking leader for the society to serve. The programs which we offer, we also offer a PG 5-year program, BA LLB and PB LLB. And in our master program, we till last year we were offering business and corporate law, criminal and security law. And from this academic year, with a lot of demand and the expertise which we have at Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, we thought that we should start with new specialization, that is alternative dispute resolution. And I may say that we are getting so many queries and demand for this institute. This particular specialization has gone very high once we declared this. The intake for all these specialization will be 10 as per norms, and we'll be commencing the new specialization from the academic year 26-27 to the batch or the aspirants whom I am presenting this. Next is about what make us different. Like when you study at Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, what we have to offer. It starts with the world-class infrastructure which we have, As a teacher, I understand that infrastructure plays a very important role because since we have, if I count UG and PG student, we have 1,000+ students studying here. And we divide all the events as well as competitions or some workshops, seminars in such a way so that every batch gets certain kind of specialized training. And for that, infrastructure helps. We have a 75-acre campus with all facilities on campus. It's a residential campus where students have everything to enjoy and to build a memories. It's a really a beautiful campus which we have at Nagpur. And you can always see our website and check the infrastructure which we have. The second is a strong placement and internship opportunities for our students. When I say that, it is also reflected in the placements which we get for our master student. Like recently, last week, there was a organization visited our campus and our students are placed now with a package of 9 lakh rupees. We also had a strong cells and centers wherein they continuously organize different events based on the specialization. Would it be ADR? Would it be corporate law, criminal law, or different competitions? Like we also have a UG program. We have total 35 cells and centers as a specialized centers where continuous training programs are going on. And when it comes to extracurricular activity, since it's a residential campus, we have all extracurricular activities, facilities for the students to enjoy. We also have a legal aid center. We believe as an institution that we should also be a responsible institution by continuing the legal aid and legal awareness, where major role is played by the master's students being almost completing their law degree and now they are coming for the master's program. So they have really supported in past for spreading awareness as well as for a legal aid. We also receive a grant from the Ministry of Law and Justice from last three years for spreading legal awareness. Access to bar and bench, since you all are aware that Nagpur is blessed to have a Bombay High Court Nagpur bench here, which is an opportunity for both our UG and PG students. Like many PG students, they are also practicing. So after classes, they go and then they also get trained themselves or continue their practice. So this access to bar, which is hardly 10 kilometer, access to court, which is hardly 10 kilometers away from our institution, has really helped us. Next is about seminars and conferences, which we continue on every month. There are seminars, there are workshops, there are conferences which we organize. So have to have more research culture in the institution. We have also come up with a book based on the conferences which we have organized. Moot court is also one of the important aspect which we have extended to our master program as well in two ways. One is to train our UG student because they act as a judge in the competition, and also to be a part of the competition because we still believe that moot court exercise provides different skills of learning, like we can say presentation, analysis. So these skills are very important to enhance. And last is the internationalization, which is in DNA of Symbiosis International University. The strong collaboration which we have has really helped us, where many foreign professors have trained our students to bring the international exposure to them. When I talk about the admission trend, so we started in 2019 with a full intake of 20, which we have. Since the demand is increasing every year, of course, the intake remains same, but we have few extra students which we have taken. And now, in last year, we have 34 students studying with us. With the addition of new specialization, the intake obviously will go high. Next is the student diversity. We have students from across countries studying with us. This is a unique opportunity for the students to learn the values, the cultures of different states, and also have a strong network when they serve in any organization. They have a strong network across country to support them. And I'm very happy to share that we also have more female student than male student. For an institution, I believe this is a great thing. Now, a very important thing which you all must be looking at, because for every institution, faculty is a backbone. I'm very happy to share that we have 30 full-time faculty members, those who are teaching our student both for UG and PG. But when it comes to a uniqueness in the faculty, we have 9 faculty members, those who were practicing in court, and then they have joined us as a faculty after completing their doctorate and eligibility of NET. Now, this kind of opportunity for the student of for learning from courtroom to classroom has really helped us. We also have 32 non-teaching staff, and we have 10 visiting faculty, those who are judges and advocates. There are 13 retired Supreme Court and High Court judges in the city, those who are supporting us for training our students and also guiding them. Next is about the placements which I was talking about. Like recently, these two students have been placed with a package of 9 lakh. There are many students who got placed in past. Few I have mentioned here from last batch. Those who have been those who got the opportunity in different organization as a master student. When it comes to research output of this institution has gone to 52.5 as an annual average in last 6 years. This shows that how dedicated we are as an institution towards research and publication. It's not only from the faculty, it's also from the students and majorly from the master students. So we train our students firstly with the research methodology, with different workshops for the master students, and then they also contribute when it comes to publication in the journals which are listed in Scopus Web of Science. And we had total 315 publication till date with Scopus and Web of Science. This shows our dedication towards research. This shows that how the contribution of the institution is also towards the society. No, it's not only that we work in isolation as an institution. We have a strong collaboration with various government bodies, those who have supported us time and again to organize seminars, workshops, moot court competition, receiving grants for we got a grant from ICSSR as a research project. So the list is mentioned here, like where we have got a grant of 1.5 lakh from National Commission for Women, 10 lakh from National Human Rights Commission. We got grant from Competition Commission of India, Maharashtra State Biodiversity Board for legal aid activities. Also, from the PSL advocates, here I like to highlight because PSL advocates and solicitors is an organization, those who have supported us from the beginning to create a niche area for alternative dispute resolution. We established one cell here in 2020. And after that, we were working on that, and we have reached to a situation that now we have an expertise because we have organized national events, international events, so many workshops on ADR, where our student and faculty members are well trained. And then now we are offering this program, and we are thankful to PSL advocates, those who have shared their expertise from the beginning to organize the event, or also supporting us to create a niche area for this particular institution. We also have been collaborating with different law firms, like from Indus, Frontline Law Partner. We also had Dhari Associates. So these are some of the collaborations which we have, or collaborative events which help us to get an expertise of particular organization and then serve our student in a better way. The legal luminaries, those who visited our campus recently, we had Honorable Justice Shri Yu Lalit sir. He visited in our ADR competition. Honorable Justice Shri Maheshwari sir, the present sitting Supreme Court Judge, sir have visited also for our moot competition. Honorable Justice Atul Chandurkar sir, the sitting judge of Supreme Court, also sir have visited on our competition. Honorable Justice Indira Banerjee ma'am, Honorable Justice Shri Anirudh Bose sir, Honorable Justice Shri Jayant Nath sir. So they have visited our campus. They have interacted with our student. I believe that their presence in a campus is a motivation for the student, those who are aspiring to become a judges or getting an opinion or their expertise in the area. Also, we had foreign professors, those who have visited here, like Professor Rebecca. She visited last semester to train our LLM student. We had Professor Tiffany Williams from Washington. We have Professor Graner from Stockholm University. Dr. Hamid was here with us. We also have partners of law firm. Mr. Abir, he's from Saraf and Partners. Mr. Avikshit from SNR at Associates. We had Miss Joshi. She is a partner of ELP. We also had Dr. Dushyant Dave sir, Mr. Sameer Jain, Mr. Ketan Parikh from Trilegal, Mr. Swadat Kirmani. He is a visiting professor at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, and training our students, especially in ADR. We had Mr. Tariq Khan, Mr. Suvigya Avasti visiting us. And also the strong collaboration with international faculty members, those who have visited. Last 2 years, we had 31 speakers from 16 different countries, those who have interacted with our students from different parts. In different areas, like we have taken importance when it comes to corporate law specialization in LLM. We had a lecture from Professor Totman on corporate personality, even for criminal law. So based on this specialization, they have delivered different sessions on cyber crimes, cyber security. These are all foreign professors, those who have shared their expertise on media law, on the integrative law, a paradigm shift that is there. So whatever the legal contemporary issues that are there, we have identified those. And with their support, they have delivered these all sessions at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Further, we also had specially the classes for AI because we believe that AI is something very important. We have introduced a course also on AI as a capsule course for the student, which is open for both UG and PG program. Also, if you foreign professor like Professor Garner, he has taken a session on AI-based decision making, and we also had Professor Verongan. He have given a session on AI-based further decision. So it was divided into two parts with two professors. So this has really helped us giving student what is a present. Like Professor George, he have also visited and delivered a talk on AI as a learner-centric education. So these are something which has helped the student to also pace with the developments or technological developments that are happening. We have very strong industrial collaboration, like I mentioned, with even government organization and also with various law firms, those who have supported us in terms of placements, in terms of internships. And the value addition program, which we provide to our student, is also about different capsule courses, like I referred about AI. We also have organized different workshops on research methodology, drafting, especially the drafting related to corporate and also related to criminal law specialization. So these are the regular activities which we offer: guest lectures, training and drafting, industry training, civil service examination. We have a special center which we have started for training our student, and we collaborated with one good organization in Delhi. And every day in the evening we have the classes for judiciary for our student, which is one of the best practices at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Next is about the faculty outreach and collaboration. Where our faculty were also invited in different competition as as a resource person, session chair, judges, or as an examiner for PhD thesis or some kind of research dissertation. That means the faculty also have been called for such events so that they can also share their expertise to different institutions across country. And our hard work comes with the achievement of the student, the continuous activity, the continuous student centric education. This has provided us a kind of outcome with the help of achievement that our students get. Like recently, our students has been judged and got an opportunity to be a part of as only three teams in the from the country in IBA ICC Moot Court competition, which was organized in Hague, Netherlands, and they were judged as the best different council team and win that particular competition. And also in different trial advocacy competition, Moot Court competition, ADR, different sports events nationally as well as in-house and the cultural activities. And here the master students plays an important role for training our UG students and also supporting them, and they also are a part of different cultural and sports activities and competitions. When it comes to quality, which Symbiosis is known for, I'm very happy to share that the learning which I had as a student first at Symbiosis Law School Pune, then serving Symbiosis Law School Pune, Noida, Hyderabad, and now Nagpur, has really helped me to understand the best practices and how to serve the student and maintain the quality which this university is known for. It starts with a academic calendar of planning for the entire year. We plan in such a way that we share the details with the student that every day what are the events which we are planning, when you have an examination, how you have to prepare. Even the teaching plans are very robust, where we provide even every topic from where to read, which are those recent articles. This is how our faculty members, the dedication is seen in the teaching plan and OBE session plan when they prepare. Program review committees is there, where every 6 months we meet, we go through the program structure, the syllabus. Like recently we added few courses related to AI. We also added new specialization for ADR. This thing we regularly meet and understand the importance and offer daily reporting for compliance so that there is no deviation in teaching, because there every course require particular number of teaching, whether we have followed that. It comes with a midterm review, feedback from the student, and finally we also have a end term academic audit from the university to check that whether we have followed all the parameters related to quality education at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. And our students are someone who always judges via their feedback, and we are very open to get the feedback from the students. It comes via open house where they have interaction with me, via emails, a suggestion box, and accordingly we improve wherever the area of improvement are. These are regular activity which we take twice every semester. Teaching is student centric. It's not just a lecture method which we follow. When it comes to master programs, especially more research based kind of training is given and teaching methodology that is followed. We have seminar method, presentation, simulation activities, group discussions, drafting, case studies, and analysis of the cases via IREC method. So there are different methods which we adopt as a teacher to train our student. It's not just a lecture method, it's more practical based, skill based learning environment at our institution, and where research is in the center. And the best practices of this institution are judiciary preparation, which I told that we have 18 months kind of collaboration, which is going on now with one organization from Delhi, who is training our student for judicial service examination. Now, second is about UGC net coaching. It's a kind of training which based on the feedback of one of the master student who asked us, because this is important if they want to join a teaching profession. So we have also the sessions on UGC net preparation. We have very strong resource repository because we have master program we are offering from 2019. The strong effort of our faculty members in terms of their preparation for the lectures, as well as in terms of the study material which they have shared, we have collected that. This kind of repository is helping us to pull all the kind of new articles, important case laws to for their ready reference, so that they can prepare well. And the performance analysis, which is a feedback given by our parents, because we keep a performance track of each student, because we believe that everyone have something to improve and we are always a learner. This performance analysis shows that the student has a requirement of improving in a particular area. We identify those and then we try to offer to that particular student in terms of mentoring, in terms of remedial teaching, or in terms of some kind of special teaching which is required. These are all the best practices which has been informed by the parents and the student to us, and accordingly we have identified those and shown. These are all the things which we do at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. In nutshell, I tried to provide. Thank you so much for patiently listening to this presentation. I hope I have tried to cover all the aspects, but we are still open for the question at the end of this particular entire session. Thank you so much. Over to you, Professor Vathi.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words and for sharing the vision that continues to guide our journey. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Deepti Khobalkar, Deputy Director, SLS Nagpur, to give us an overview of our academic structure for LLM program, the various specialization offered, and to elaborate on how our academic environment nurtures critical thinking and leadership amongst students. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Professor Vedi. Good morning, everyone. At Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, we offer a range of dynamic and industry-relevant academic programs at postgraduate level. We offer 1-year LLM program with an intake of 10 students per specialization. The LLM is offered in business and corporate law and criminal and security laws. I'm pleased to share that this year we are introducing alternative dispute resolution, a new specialization in LLM in response to the growing demand for trained professionals such as trained mediators in dispute resolution. The LLM program, it carries total of 26 credits and is designed to build advanced expertise and research skills in specialized areas of law. Degree of Master of Law is awarded at the end of semester 2 examination by taking into consideration the performance of all semester examinations. We offer important core courses in LLM programs such as jurisprudence, research methods, and legal writing, which emphasize deep learning in research and publication and train our students to explore both doctrinal and non doctrinal research methodologies. Along with core courses, we also provide a wide range of elective subjects with global perspective, allowing our students to select courses based on their choices, interest, and on the basis of specialization which they want to offer. This includes subjects like international trade law, international criminal law, white collar crime, sentencing policy, comparative corporate laws. So, in our newly introduced specialization ADR, also all courses are designed to be highly practical and skill oriented. So, this includes even emerging practices in ADR, online dispute resolution, international commercial arbitration, and investor state dispute resolution. We also have collaborated with reputed agencies to provide a certification as trained mediator to our LLM students specializing in ADR. So all specializations are relevant to industry requirement and response to the contemporary development. This also equips our students for career in their specialized areas across industries, corporates, academia, and regulatory bodies, where deep understanding of specialized laws is very much important. Thank you so much. I think I covered all the aspects. Still, if you are having any query, you can ask. Over to you, madam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. May I now request Utkarsh to share his enriching student experience and insights in the same accord.
Good morning, everyone. When I walked into the LLM program, thinking I already knew how to study law, but within the very first week, I realized I was completely mistaken. Because here at SLS Nagpur, law isn't just studied, it's questioned, debated, and created. I am Utkarsh Pandey and I have completed one semester of this LLM program. And even in this short span, the program has brought a significant change in my personality and in the way I understand law. The first major shift was towards research, a dedicated and structured approach to understanding how meaningful research is conducted. I realized very early in the program that research here isn't just an academic exercise, it has real professional value. The topics we work on are aligned with emerging industry needs and contemporary legal challenges. So the research we produce adds genuine value to our professional profiles. When you begin presenting at conferences, writing papers, and publishing them, you gain experience during the program itself. Your candidature evolves beyond an academic pursuit and it reflects your readiness to engage with professional and contemporary solutions. Research here isn't just a one time requirement as per what I have seen. It becomes the foundation of everything we do. I have already had the opportunity to work on unique and engaging internal assessments and simulations, which are research oriented, such as drafting position papers and participating in mock MUNs as a part of internal assessments, and also conducting peer reviews of research papers. Assessments like cinematic criminology, which are practical in aspects, have also been particularly distinctive. Moreover, the external examinations which happen are analytical and application based, further fostering critical thinking and strengthening a problem solving mindset. These don't feel like conventional assignments or exams which we do on a daily basis. They feel like training the real world of, they feel like we are getting trained for a real world of academia and legal professions. Another major highlight is the depth of academic discussion which happens during the courses. We don't just learn what the law is, we constantly analyze why the law thinks the way it does. There is a strong jurisprudential focus and a scientific approach to reasoning in every subject that takes place during the program. Comparative constitutional studies, for instance, pushes us to question the different jurisdictions and why they choose different interpretations to the same concepts in different jurisdictions. The major the program consistently places you in professional and leadership roles as well. I have had the opportunity to judge undergraduate debates and turncoat competitions and also mentor UG students in trial advocacy competitions. These experiences showed me the level of confidence the institution has in its LLM students and the extent of responsibility we are interested to handle. Additionally, the institute focuses on training students based on industry needs through its training and placement cell, the TPC. They regularly organize events in contemporary areas of law featuring leading legal professionals from the industry who visit the campus in person. These events not only provide practical insights into the key topics, but also equip the students with the skill which are necessary for a professional ready career. Now, moreover, there is a special focus on LLM students as well, with the dedicated placement drives and which ensures robust career planning. On a daily basis, also, the facilities on the campus make a real difference. We have 24/7 access to the library and reading rooms, which allows you to work at your own pace, basically. An invaluable benefit when you are writing a dissertation or a research paper. I'm only halfway through the program, but what I have experienced so far is enough to say that it isn't a passive degree. It's active, demanding, and transformative. To summarize, the LLM at SLS Nagpur doesn't just train you to learn law, it trains you to engage with it, question it, research it, and eventually contribute back to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Utkarsh, for your detailed reflections. Before we proceed further, I would like to take the opportunity to guide our aspirants about life and facilities on the campus. Symbiosis Law School Nagpur stands as a centrally located, easily accessible, and academically vibrant institution. Strategically, just 10 kilometers from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar International Airport and 8 kilometers from Nagpur railway station. Well connected through city roads and National Highway 44, the campus offers an environment designed for serious scholarship and holistic growth. Its ergonomically designed, fully air conditioned classrooms equipped with smart boards and advanced audiovisual systems create an immersive learning space. The campus houses two conventional halls, a state of art 1,000-seater auditorium, modern conference rooms, fully equipped moot court hall, dedicated reading rooms, and dynamic library enriched with books, journals, research reports, and premier online legal databases. With sustainable facilities such as water treatment units, water waste management systems, and green campus policy, SLS Nagpur blends technological sophistication with environmental responsibility. Supporting a holistic student life, the campus offers separate hostels for boys and girls, a hygienic dining hall, modern sports complex with indoor and outdoor facilities, a fully equipped gym, and round the clock medical assistance. The guest house, designed as a welcoming home away from home, extends warmth to parents, visiting faculty, and guests. Surrounded by serene greenery, the campus promises an atmosphere of focus with an upcoming meditation center, further strengthening emotional well being. I now request the IT department to play the virtual tour of the SLS Nagpur campus. Thank you, ID team. For regular updates, we invite all attendees to connect with our vibrant community through our official social media handles. Links for the same are provided to everyone in the chat box. Now, let's move to one of the most awaited segments for today's session, the admission process. May I now invite Mr. Jimmy Jose, the admission in charge and assistant professor SLS Nagpur, to walk us through the admission procedure, eligibility criteria, entrance and examination details, and other important guidelines. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning to all the participants. As you all are already familiar that we have already started with our admission process on 1st September. So I'll be taking you through the eligibility requirements, the pattern of the AIT examination, the important timelines, and also like what to expect in a personal interaction, and the further meritless processing. So the eligibility criterion for the LLM program at SLS Nagpur is that candidates must have completed a 3-year LLB program or 5-year LLB program. Candidates from the general category are required to have 50% marks in their 3-year LLB or 5-year LLB program. Candidates from scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, the requirement is 45%. Candidates who are in the final year are also eligible to apply, subject to the fulfillment that by the end of their completion of their course of 3-year or 5-year, they fulfill the requirement. So we have a sanctioned intake for 10 seats for each specialization. Like already mentioned during the session, that we have introduced a new specialization, that is the alternative dispute resolution. We also have two specializations that we have been offering since 2019, that is the business and corporate laws and criminal and security laws. So we have a total intake of 10 seats per each specialization. So we have the statutory reservation across each specializations, that is for scheduled caste 15%, scheduled tribe 7.5%, for differently able 3%. Additionally, for the Nagpur campus, we have a 25% reservation for the Nagpur domicile category, again across the specialization. The students who are seeking to apply under the Nagpur domicile category are advised to visit our website and go through the requirements of the Nagpur domicile and likewise, so as to ensure that they are able to avail this facility. Additionally, there's a 10% fee concession also for students who are securing a seat under the Nagpur domicile category. We have already commenced with our PG admission process on 1st September, and we are completing with our AIT registration on November 30th, that is the next Sunday. So we are only 7 days away from the deadline. Please note that there is no separate registration date for SLS Nagpur. So the candidates are required to complete the registration process for SLS Nagpur also by November 30th. So what they would have to do is they would have to select SLS Nagpur fill their preferred program specialization choice. So preference 1, preference 2, preference 3 according to their interests and future career aspirations, and then complete the registration process by November 30th itself. The admit card for AIT, All India Admission Test, will be available on 11th December. And the examination is scheduled on 20th December, which is a computer-based test wherein you will have to visit the examination center, and the timing is from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Now, the AIT examination, which is a written examination, consists of two parts. One is the multiple choice questions. So you have 20 MCQs, each of 2 marks. So that allotted time is 40 minutes. Thereafter, there is a writing ability test wherein students will be required to write on 2 questions that will be posed to them. So each of them consists of 15 marks, and the total time allotted for the writing ability test is 65 minutes. So the total weightage of the AIT written examination 70 marks, and like I mentioned, the allotted time is 105 minutes, 40 minutes for MCQs and 65 minutes for your writing ability test. Now, the questions for the multiple choice and writing ability test will be broadly from research methodology, legal reasoning, legal aptitude, jurisprudence, constitutional law, criminal law, public international law, human rights, corporate law, family law, and environmental law. Once you have completed with your AIT examination on 20th, please know that only candidates who have registered for SLS Nagpur would be their score in AIT will be considered for SLS Nagpur. In case they have not registered for SLS Nagpur by November 30th, their AIT score will not be thereafter considered. So hence, we usually have queries pertaining to whether they can register for SLS Nagpur after they've given the AIT. The answer is no. The last date is 30th November for both the AIT registration and for SLS Nagpur registration as well. Now, the candidates will be required to upload documents. So you can also go through a website for the list of documents that are required to be uploaded. That would include your academic credentials, co-curricular, extracurricular activities, any LOR that you may have, and in case you are from a reserve category, the documents for that, or if you are trying to secure a seat under the Nagpur domicile category, again the requisite documents for the same. So the candidates can be who are shortlisted for SLS Nagpur can upload the documents between 30th December to 2nd January, and the online PI is tentatively scheduled on 4th January and 5th January. So when you receive your admit card, you will also be knowing which day and what time slot you would have to appear for the PI at SLS Nagpur. Now, once the PI is completed, the merit list will be prepared based on the cumulative score of the candidate's score in AIT, that is the 70% weightage of marks, and the candidate's score in the PI interaction. So that is 30. So the total cumulative score will be out of 100. And the merit list will be broadly based on the number of applicants who have applied at SLS Nagpur and also based on their specialization preference. And accordingly, specialization lists will also be prepared, and the first merit list will be released on 15 January. So the candidates who are securing a seat in the first merit list can secure their seats by 23rd January. Then based on the available seats in the respective specialization, the second merit list will be declared on 25th January. And the last date for admission for students who are securing their seat in second merit list will be able to secure their seats by 2nd February. The tentative commencement of our classes are found in the first week of July. Now, do remember that the merit lists are basically being declared based on the available seats in each specialization. So last year we had closed all our admission process for LLM in our second merit list itself. Now, these are our contact details. In case you want to connect with us for any admission related queries, please feel free to contact either on our landline numbers or our dedicated mobile number. You can also drop us an email at llmadmission@slsnagpur.edu.in. It is also advised that candidates complete their registration process well in advance so that they do not have to face any last minute inconveniences on 30th November. Please feel free in case you have any difficulties in terms of technical issues or likewise, either via email or via the contact numbers that are provided. That is all from the perspective of the admission related queries. In case you have any other queries, you may please feel free to take it in the last segment of Q&A session. Over to you, Vedima.
Thank you so much, sir. May I now call upon Dr. Shilpa Sharma, Examination in Charge at SLS Nagpur, to explain the evaluation framework, grading system, and examination guidelines. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Professor Vedayi. A very pleasant morning to one and all. As the in charge of examination department at Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, I am pleased to share the unique features of our postgraduate LLM examination and evaluation system. At the LLM level, we follow a semester-based pattern with two examination cycles, odd and even semesters. Our assessment frameworks is based on GPA, that is grade point average, and CGPA, cumulative grade point average, in alignment with globally recognized academic benchmarks. What truly distinguishes the LLM examination system at Symbiosis is its strong emphasis on research excellence, analytical depth, and advanced legal application. Beyond traditional tests, our evaluation methods include research papers and publishable quality assignments, dissertation work with rigorous scrutiny and guidance, policy analysis and drafting exercises, drafting of international agreements, model legislations, and regulatory frameworks, seminars, colloquia, and presentations demonstrating higher order thinking skills. All these assessments are mapped to Bloom's higher level of learning, ensuring that students develop critical thinking, originality of thought, and the capacity to engage with complex legal issues. Our evaluation process goes much beyond traditional exams. We follow a continuous assessment system which ensures that students are assessed not just at the end of their semester, but throughout, focusing on their overall development. Moreover, to encourage excellence, we also have a merit-based scholarship system. The top 4 rank holders of LLM program in each semester receive a fee concession in their fees, with the first topper receiving 20%, followed by 15%, 10%, and 5% respectively. In essence, the LLM examination system at Symbiosis Law School Nagpur is designed not just to evaluate, but to enhance scholarly capabilities, strengthen research orientation, and empower students for advanced careers in academia, policy, judiciary, international organizations, and legal practice. Thank you, Veday ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I now request Dr. Amrita Deshpande to brief us about placements, internships, industry partnerships, and skill development. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Professor Vedahi ma'am. A very good morning to one and all. It's my pleasure to give you a brief overview of the training and placement cell at our institution. We strongly believe that academic excellence must be complemented with employability skills, confidence, and the right attitude. At our institute, training and development is a continuous process designed to ensure that every student is profession ready and confident by the time they graduate. We focus on 4 major aspects. First, professional grooming and communication skills. Students undergo structured sessions on email drafting, communication, presentation to ensure they express effectively in the professional world. Second, soft skills and personality enhancement. We organize workshops on leadership, teamwork, time management, and emotional intelligence, as these are the essential skills that make a difference in interviews and in the workplace. Third, and very important, technical and legal skill development. Specialized training modules are conducted on drafting, contract management, negotiation, and emerging legal domains like data privacy, fintech laws, corporate governance, IPR, etc. And also the last one, industry interaction and mock assessments. To bridge the gap between academia and industry, we host weekly sessions every Saturday with senior partners, and HR and industry leaders from top law firms and corporate houses. They conduct mock interviews, group discussions, and resume building workshops, which help students to prepare for real recruitment processes. I am so proud to share that we have successfully kickstarted this year's placement season, with recently our LLM students securing associate position at WNS procurement with an impressive package of 9 LPA. We are committed to creating industry-ready legal professionals who can thrive in dynamic environments. Our focus is not only on employment, but on building careers with purpose and potential. Over to you, Vaidehi ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. In the same accord, we now invite Mr. Yash Jaisingh, Associate and Kingstubb and Kasiva and alumnus of SLS Nagpur LLM program, to share his placement experience and institutional support.
So much, Aday ma'am, for your this introduction. Uh, Good morning, everyone here. It is an honor to stand here today as an alumnus of Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Here, returning to this place where my profession journey truly began is a surely a nostalgic moment for me. I will try to keep it short. I have pursued my LLM in business and corporate law here. Uh, a decision that had a profound impact on my career. As Utkarsh rightly mentioned here, that at SLS Nagpur, the faculty members ensured that the learning never remained to the confined textbooks. And they also encouraged us to think like practitioners, analyze the policy makers, and questions like the scholars. Here we not only did the dissertation or publish the research articles, we additionally got the opportunity to judge the undergraduate events and competitions. My journey from postgraduate study to a national level corporate law firm was shaped significantly by the training and placement cell here. And the cell did far more than streamline a recruitment opportunity. It cultivated in us a rigorous professional temperament, thorough skill building workshop, the meticulous CV crafting sessions, mock interviews, and exposures to the real world industry expectations, where I was able to sharpen my understanding of transactional work, corporate compliance, and the negotiation frameworks. All these skills that became the backbone of my professional and securing my position at this Kingstubb and Kasiva law firm. To all the students pursuing this LLM here, my message is simple: make the most of your time here, engage with the faculty, participate in the research, take internships seriously, and trust the process that SLS Nagpur has built so meticulously. The opportunities here are here. You only need to seize them. Symbiosis Law School Nagpur will always be a beautiful chapter of my life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yash. Next, I call upon Dr. Aditi Godbole, Faculty in Charge, Moot Court Association, and Assistant Professor at SLS Nagpur, to highlight the various cells, centers, research initiatives, and academic culture at SLS Nagpur. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Vaidehi madam. Good morning, everyone. The LLM program represents one of the most intellectually enriching and professionally transformative phases of a legal academic journey. LLM environment enables students to evolve from learners into contributors, collaborators, and catalysts for institutional growth. At the heart of this transformation lies a multifaceted ecosystem that encourages research excellence, mentorship of younger learners, active participation in co-curricular and community-centric initiatives, and opportunities for specialization that prepare students for diverse professional pathways. Research is the cornerstone of any postgraduate legal program. Therefore, LLM students at SLS Nagpur are required to actively participate in writing research papers, case commentaries, policy analysis, and occasionally book chapters depending on their area of specialization. To support this rigorous research environment, the institution organizes an exclusive workshop on research and publication tailored specifically for LLM students. A distinguished pedagogical feature of the program is the allotment of dissertation supervisors and research topics to the students in the first semester itself. This proactive approach enables LLM students to engage in long-term research planning. LLM program is the opportunity to mentor undergraduate students as well. This mentorship is not merely supportive, but deeply transformative for both the mentors as well as the mentees. LLM students frequently serve as judges at moot court competitions, trial advocacy, turn court, and ADR competitions, and they also act as evaluators and panelists for various competitions at the institutional events. This role is not only rewarding but essential in nurturing a culture of healthy competition, skill development, and critical thinking amongst PG students. Community engagement lies at the heart of legal education, and LLM students play a role in legal aid cell as well. Their participation reflects not only their legal knowledge, but also the empathy, the responsibility, and the commitment to social justice. LLM students are also a part of our program review committee, the PRC, and the QIC, as was mentioned by our director, sir. A unique and highly beneficial aspect of the new LLM program that we are introducing is the certification offered to students specializing in alternative dispute resolution. Upon completion of the required training and practical modules, ADR students will receive certificates recognizing them as certified mediators. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Vedhe madam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. For better understanding of research and opportunities for our LLM students, may I now request Mr. Sahil Panjwani, our proud alumnus and associate at Karmic Associates, to speak about research opportunities and teaching assignments for LLM scholars.
Thank you so much, Dave, ma'am. First and foremost, very good morning to one and all present, respected directors, all my mentors, and prospective students who would be engaging in the LLM program here at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. First and foremost, standing here today, I reflect with great gratitude for Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, because SLS Nagpur has indeed shaped my journey, and I currently stand before you as an associate at Karmic Legal and obviously a proud alumnus of Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. This institution has done way more than just offering a degree. It has honed my research capabilities and along with affording me the opportunity to take up teaching assignment while I was a student over here. It was one of the most transformative components of my LM journey over here. Engaging with students, preparing presentations, allowed me to develop an out of the box thinking, which till date helps me to proceed in my profession, which I am currently engaged in. This academic grounding, which involved teaching the undergrad students, generally developed into the privilege of serving as an assistant, teaching assistant at SLS Nagpur for one semester after completing my LLM program. This particular experience necessarily helped me in order to mentor, develop capabilities that currently, and obviously a professional discipline and an approach that I rely on day in and day out in my current profession. And for this solid foundation, I would always be indebted to Director Sir and SLS Nagpur. I would also request everyone to grab this opportunity that is presented to you and yes, probably make the most of it. Thank you so much. Over to you, Vidhi.
Thank you so much, Sahil. With that, we now open the ground for our question answer session. Please type your questions in the chat box and address the same to me, and I will direct them to the respective panelists. So the question and answer round is now open for the attendees. Okay, so we have our first question from one of our attendees. What are the eligibility criteria to take admissions, and can I pay for SLS Nagpur after I have given the AIAT exam? I request Jimmy sir, if you can please answer it.
Yeah, so the eligibility criteria for the candidates are like for students from who are from general category. The eligibility requirement is 50% in the 3-year LLB program or 5-year LLB program. For candidates who are from the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, then the requirement is 45% in the 3-year LLB program or 5-year LLB program. You cannot pay for SLS Nagpur after you have given AIT. So your AIT examination is scheduled on 20th. No any change can be possible in the form. You need to register for SLS Nagpur and complete the registration process before November 30th. That is next Sunday itself. So you need to complete both your AIT registration and the registration for SLS Nagpur by November 30th itself.
Thank you so much, Jimmy sir. Next question which we have is related to placements. What has been the placement opportunities which the institute provided for its previous batch? Over to you, Amrita ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much, Vedi ma'am. So the placements for previous years. So we are proud to share that students who have opted for placement assistance are successfully placed in various companies like WNS Consulting, Encor, Nihama, Questlex, Jaiswal, Nico Group, etc. And there are many opportunities which for this year we're also targeting a lot of companies, banking sectors, and insurance companies. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The next question I request Aditi ma'am to address. Do we have shared hostel rooms for the students?
Yes, we do have a double and triple occupancy AC rooms available for students, as was shown in the video that was played earlier. Thank you.
I request Deepti ma'am to address the next question that is related to research. How will the research undertaken in LLM help me in my future career opportunities?
Okay. So research it carried out during LLM, it plays a very important role in shaping professional growth and expanding the career opportunity of the students. Dissertation and research projects, it's allowed to develop in-depth knowledge of the students in the chosen specialized area of LLM. And research it trains to analyze legal issues, interpret statutes and case laws, and to develop logical arguments, skills that are highly valuable in litigation and corporate practice, even in policy drafting, academia. So, thorough regular research papers, assignments, and dissertation writing, it refines our students in writing, drafting opinions, contract petitions, and policy documents.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Next question relates specifically to our upcoming specialization. Is there any specific center for alternative dispute resolution? I direct this question to Shilpa ma'am. Kindly answer.
Okay, thank you. Symbiosis Law School Nagpur places strong emphasis on alternative dispute resolution, recognizing its growing importance in today's legal world as it provides faster, cost-effective, and amicable methods of dispute resolution, which are crucial in reducing the burden on traditional courts and in promoting access to justice. Yes, our ADR cell was inaugurated by Advocate Tariq Khan, a well-known name in the field of arbitration and mediation, and at that time, the registrar of the International Arbitration and Mediation Center, Hyderabad. His presence have truly inspired our students and faculty to explore the practical dimension of ADR. Along with it, the cell has been a platform for continuous learning and pragmatic growth. Building on this momentum, we successfully have organized National MedApp competition, and after its tremendous success, we hosted an international arbitration competition that featured international teams from Dubai and Maldives, making our initiative a truly global event. And we are also proud to share that this ADR cell has always, in a connoissance with flagship competitions, we have always received sponsorship and support from PSL advocates and solicitors New Delhi, whose encouragement has been instrumental in our success. And recognizing the growing demand for skilled ADR professionals, we are now proud to announce the launch of one-year LLM program in alternative dispute resolution from the academic year 2026-2027. And we are also in the process of building institutional collaborations and training partnerships to ensure our students receive practical exposure and can be trained as certified mediators. In short, SLS Nagpur, through its ADR cell, reflects their commitment to nurture the next generation of dispute resolution experts who can lead India and the world toward a culture of peaceful collaborative justice. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The next question relates to admissions. So I request Jimmy sir to answer the same. What is the last date for the registration and payment?
Yeah, so the last date for registration and payment is 30th November 2025, which is the next Sunday. So we are just 7 days away from the last date. So make sure that you're making the you're timely completing the registration process so that you avoid any last minute inconveniences. Please feel free to contact us in case you find any difficulties or you have any queries.
Next, we have a curriculum-based question. I request Dipti ma'am to answer the same. Are there any skill-based courses in LLM?
Yes. At Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, we offer several skill-based designed subjects to enhance students' practical understanding and to prepare them for the real-world legal practices. So skill-based courses are offered in both the semesters, which includes even core courses and elective courses, depending upon the choice of the students with respect to their specialization, such as research method and legal writing, which train our students in research techniques, drafting, citation skills, and subjects like banking and insurance law, where students learn practical processes such as filing an insurance claim and understanding related procedures about the claim. Similarly, in corporate law, insolvency, and bankruptcy law, and a related subject where students are trained in corporate compliance documentation, including drafting notices, resolutions, reports, learning procedural requirements, and various corporate statutes. In specialization, ADR, we have mediation and negotiation skill-based courses, and also having the provision to provide certification of trained mediator by providing adequate training to students of this specialization.
We have one interesting question on internationalization. I request Director Sir to answer the same. How does the university ensure that students are culturally prepared for international exposure opportunities? And are there any lectures by international resource persons for LLM specifically?
Like I have already mentioned when I was presenting, we had in last 2 years we have 33 foreign professors those who have delivered the talk here, and Deepthi ma'am was referring about skill. Like last semester we had Rebecca Todd from US. She visited our campus, interacted with our student on legal writing with our LLM student. So that exposure is there. Having said that, we also have something more beyond that for the students, like they can be a part of some summer school or some collaborative events which we have with different university across the globe. Since Symbiosis is an international university, we also have a campus in Dubai. So we also had some exchange program with our own institutes there, and with the strong collaboration with other foreign universities, we have different exchange programs. So like means in Symbiosis, this is something which is very prevalent and which is into existence in Nagpur as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. The next question is, are there any other events for students for co-curricular and extracurricular activities? I believe Mr. Utkarsh would be the best person to answer the same as our student.
Yes. So at SLS Nagpur, you work hard, but you also live well here, because the campus makes space not just for the mind but also for the person and an overall development of the personality. As already told by Aditi ma'am, the co-curricular activities are conducted by the cell, and as I have also told that there are various activities which take place throughout the year, so you can take part in that. And talking about the extracurricular activities, even though LLM here is intense, but you can take out space for the sports and other extracurricular activities, because there is a dedicated center, DSRW, the Department for Sports and Recreational Wellness, and they conduct tournaments throughout the year, like the Attorneys Cup, the Symbiosis Premier League, various intra and inter-level competitions, and tug-of-war competitions. Also, we have dedicated courts for basketball, football, futsal, and then cricket grounds and badminton courts. So there is lots of space for your recreational activities as well. So that's it.
Thank you so much, Utkarsh. We are taking up one last question for this session, and then people can write to us via our email. One question we have for Aditi ma'am is, I want to prepare for UGC NET and other competitive exams. Are there any cells and center to help me for the same?
Yes, we do have Symbiosis Center for Competitive Examinations, a cell dedicated to preparing students for judicial services examination or UGC NET examinations and other competitive examinations as well. So we have people from the field who come and guide the students regarding the same. So periodically, the opportunities will be provided to them. They can register for the event and then they can take all the guidance required. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the attendees for their engaging questions. As we come to the end of this insightful session, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to the Honorable Director, Sir, Honorable Deputy Director, Madam, admission team, faculty members, and students for their valuable contributions today. A heartfelt thanks to all the participants for joining us and showing interest in becoming part of Symbiosis Law School Nagpur. I also would like to thank our IT team for their continued assistance. For more information, kindly visit to us on our official websites. And if you have any queries in the future and if you require any assistance, you can write to us via the email or reach out to our admission team using the contact details displayed on your screens. We look forward to welcoming you to Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, where your LLM journey transforms into leadership, scholarship, and professional excellence. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Kindly take a note of the admission details before we end this session. Thank you so much, everyone.